Hello students, welcome to another video of comics and graphic novels. In today's video, we are going to focus on understanding emotions in comics and graphic novels. Now before we begin, you tell me one thing. Have you ever felt the rush of emotions, happiness, sadness, or maybe suspense while flipping the pages of any comic or graphic novel? That is the magic of visual storytelling. Come, let's see what is visual storytelling. Visual storytelling depends on artistic technique, and emotions are conveyed through images and text. Now, again, before proceeding, I want you to do something. Grab a sheet of paper and draw a face showing one emotion. Emotion could be happiness, sadness, or anger. Now don't worry about your drawing, even the stick drawing works. I'll give you 15 seconds to do this drawing. Take your time. Great! Now pick up your sheet and look at your drawing. Now try to understand what specific elements did you use to express these emotions. Eyes, mouth, and posture. Keep this in mind when we explore how professional artists use them in comics or graphic novels. Now let's proceed further. Let's see how we explore emotional expressions. In comics and graphic novels, often rely on facial expressions, body languages, color choices, and panel layouts to convey emotions. We also see that when we analyze comic panels to identify how artists use these visual elements to evoke specific emotions in readers. Now, while analyzing emotional techniques, we have to see the 4 steps. The first one is break down comic panels to understand visual storytelling technique. This one. Now, the second one is conveying emotions such as happiness, sadness, anger, fear, or more. Third one is impact of facial expressions and body posture. And the fourth one is background details and use of color on emotional storytelling. Now let's study them one by one in detail. Now that we have understood all the 4 steps of analyzing emotional techniques, now let's look at one example. Now this is a comic, Spaceman Spiff, Calvin and Hobbes. It was created and illustrated by Bill Watterson. Let's know something more about it. This comic made its debut in newspapers in 1985 and ran until 1995. The comic follows the adventures of Calvin, a cheeky and imaginative 6-year-old boy, and his stuffed tiger Hobbes, who magically comes to life in Calvin's vivid imagination. Recurring fantasy sequence known as Spaceman Spiff. Calvin imagined himself as Spaceman Spiff, a daring space explorer who journeys through the cosmos, battling alien monsters and navigating treacherous planets. The strip is known for its rich storytelling, expressive artwork, and profound exploration of childhood friendship and the wonders of the imagination. Now let's see a comic strip, that is Peanut by Charles M. Schulz. Let's know more about it. This comic strip was created by Charles M. Schulz. First graced the pages of newspapers on October 2, 1950. Schulz is known affectionately as Sparky. At the center of the comic strip is Charlie Brown, a lovable but perpetually unlucky boy with a heart of gold. Alongside him are his faithful dog Snoopy, a beagle with a rich inner life. And now it's the task time. You have to choose a short comic or a graphic novel scene and focus on emotions it conveys. You have to ask yourself, how do the characters' facial expressions and body language reflect their feelings? What role do the colors, panel sizes, or angles play in setting the mood? And now write them down, all the observations, and then share them with a friend. Students, understanding emotions is not just art. It's a way of connecting to story at a deeper level. So next time, whenever you pick a comic, focus on the elements that connect to the deeper understanding of the story. That's all for today. See you in the next video. Till then, happy learning.